watch out for that machine.
Hello, hi. Sorry. This is like my special gaming OST playlist, and my son's been listening to Toby Fox and Undertale, and I was like, not on this playlist. But hi, Ark. Hi. Sorry, I have trying to get all my shit together because I'm doing many things today. Many a thing. I realized I didn't set up my art camera. But hello, how's everybody? Hope everyone's doing amazing. Happy Friday. Setting up art camera. Oh, hold on. Okay. Art camera, be set up. There we go. All right. Hello. Hi. Now I'm ready. Now we're ready. We're ready? We're ready. Hello. Happy Friday, everybody. Just a reminder that, bitch, you're doing a good job. How's everybody today? Hopefully it's nice and cozy. It's starting to cool down like in the mornings, but it's still like bullshit hot here. But damn it, I'm wearing a hoodie. I don't care. It's October. It's my birthday month. Let me have it, please. Please. Ah, delicious. I haven't had my coffee this morning, so I held off on having coffee so that way I could have it with you guys. But yeah, hopefully y'all are having a solid day. Oh man, I have a very busy weekend. I have a very busy weekend. I have to do a few things. I have to, like, life-wise, I've got to go get my oil changed on my car. That's sort of been the crux of everything since I'm driving so much more because I have to drive to class. It's time. It is time for an oil change, which reminds me. Can I do tomorrow? Sorry. Having this conversation reminded me that I needed to schedule my car for an oil change. So we're just going to do that real quick. But while we talk. But yeah, so, and tell you what my plans are. So oil change, I got an oil change tomorrow. It needs to get done. And then, oh, I don't know what my model is. Maybe that. I think that's right. Let me, pretty base model. Let's say yes, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Then, I'm actually getting my hair done. I need to figure out what to do with my nails because my nails are disaster city. And I just want to if you guys want to look at my hands when I'm doing art, I want to make sure that they look nice. So this one little bit here does not want to, this little bit here doesn't want to come off. So I have to figure out how to get that off, but that's fun. But definitely getting the hair done. But also I have a ton of homework, school life, but it's also sort of like midterms, you know, and next week is fall break. So I have to study for an art history exam, which is essentially she's going to show 5 art pieces, and you have to know like the name, the rough dates and location, kind of information about it. And then there's 2 compare and contrast essays you have to write, and same thing, showing 2 pieces of art with no context. You just have to like, so she sent slides, so I've got to look at those. Hey! We indeed. Thank you so much. Here from the beginning. OG, for sure. Thank you so much for 53 fucking months. Holy hell. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm requesting an appointment. Request an appointment. Cool. Yes, like, I just need my oil change. Okay. Which they're going to see the last time it hasn't been changed and go, what the fuck? I'm like, I didn't drive my car that much until this year. So, oh yeah. And then I have to finish my speech presentation, which I got to cut some shit out. I got to cut a lot of shit out, which makes me kind of sad. Then I have to, take 50 black and white photos, like with my phone, for my 2D fundamental class. So they have to be like non-representational, sort of like abstract-y looking type things. And then what we're working on today, at least for a little bit, I got some drawing homework I have to work on. So I got to work on this. That's what we're going to be working on. I have a photo of it that I took, so that way I can like work off of, because we're working with like values. So that's why I also have the study music on, because it helps me stay focused. So this is live today, but we'll mix it up. I'm only gonna work on this for probably about an hour and then move on to something else. So either we'll do some Inktober stuff, or we will work on our painting, our golden elf painting. So that is the plan, Stan. And Ark, I hope you're doing well. Hope you and the miss are doing good. There we go. I'm definitely... Aw, I'm so glad to hear that. Sorry it took me a minute. I was like running around being like, do I have blending stumps? And I do. I did grab these just in case, but... Aww. Hold on. Thank you, Sergeant. I'll put a little message. Thank you. Thanks for coming by, everybody. But yeah, so gonna be working on some homework for drawing, and then we'll do something else. Like I said, maybe we'll work on a painting. I'm a little bit behind, and I'm actually behind in quite a few things that I need to do. So, and those are just like self-imposed type things. I don't have a paper towel. So let me get this set up, then I gotta go run and grab a paper towel. And then, yeah, we'll get started. So that way we can like have time to do other fun things. So I put this hoodie on because I was like, damn it, I want to wear a hoodie, but now I'm getting hot, which is a fucking bummer. Okay. There's that. I did not say thank God. I said thank you. That's rude. Rude. That's a lie. Lie. You lie like a rug. I know. I'll be like, lies! Oh man, I did something weird. Lies. The lies, come back! Okay, give me just a second, I'll be right back. I've done forgot my paper towel. Okay, now I feel like I'm somewhat ready. Cheers, everybody. Hey, hun. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna set myself a timer and work on this for like an hour. Because otherwise my brain's gonna like stop working. Give me my photo reference. My desk is starting to accumulate all the shit again. Sorry, I have all these like willow and vine charcoal, and I was like, I don't want to keep them in this bag, and then I remember I held on to this like little tin that some makeup came in. I'm like, this is the perfect place for this. So, works out perfectly. Works perfectly. And that's what I'm starting off with. I'm starting off with like this like tiny charcoal. And I do have like, I believe this is compressed charcoal. If not, I'll probably need to run out and get some compressed charcoal. We'll see. Compressed charcoal is like super black, which is what I need. In some spaces, not in all spaces. I don't keep a lot of charcoal, so, because it's just not something I use all the time, so. Okay. So, this is about working with values. So, let me see if I can get the photo. Save image. I may see if I can put, like, the photo somewhere. I don't know where. That way you guys can at least see it. Here. I'll show you what it looks like. So that way you guys can kind of get like... see if this will work. Okay, so this is the photo, right? And we're working with like different tones, like gray tones, grayscale and stuff. So my brain's a little broken. So this is what I have to work with. So art? Are we back to art? I like how I flip to a different area on the screen. That's fun. So anyways, that's what we're doing today. For a little bit, like I said, not too long. I'm trying to work like this way. So yeah, blending as I go and trying to right now I'm just trying to like get like the general shape of things. Also, I know she's gonna say something about like the shape of everything, but it's like I'm working with what I can. I got these fucking grapes here. I think there's like a branch of some kind that sort of like runs through here. Yeah. Come on, needed eraser. Hey, Check. Hi, friend. Welcome in as I struggle with this project. Goes. I'm gonna work on some homework for about an hour and then I'm gonna work on something else because I don't want to go crazy. Which, speaking of, let me set myself a timer. How are you? How goes it for you? Okay, I need trying to get all my things together. This is due Tuesday, so I'm just like, well, if I work on it for like an hour, and then I can work on it some more later. There it is. Gonna work lurk in a bit. Hey, I appreciate the lurk. I appreciate the lurk. Also, I'm trying really hard not to use my fingers when I'm blending stuff, so wish me luck with that. Oh, we need a smaller blender, I think. Forgot that I have some of this stuff. Hope people don't mind my study music stuff. There's a little bit of the yellow is showing through. Well, we're just gonna blend it all together, I guess. Like, why is there yellow on there? I'm like, man, I don't know. That's weird. That's real weird. I have these, but I'm not like a super big fan. I like it for like blending out edges, but also, my brain has a hard time with... I'm having a hard time with three-dimensional shapes lately. feel like I need to lighten. That's like a weird stick that goes across. I don't know. I'll fix it. That'll be like the last thing I do, I think. Halloween joke, eh? Sure. What? What do you call a dog that meditates? A werewolf. That was a good one, babe. That was a good one. Good one, babe. Trying to at least make it look like finished, you know? Good one, babe. That was a good funny. I actually know someone who does a lot of her work in charcoal, and I'm just like, man, I cannot. Charcoal feels a little too finicky for me. Like, I know you can make it like nice and like crisp and sharp and defined, but it's a good thing to know. I mean, I will say though, look at this fucking shadow. Look at that. It's beautiful. Okay, I need to... Okay, nope, I just need to focus on filling in the shapes first, and then I can go back and I can do detail things, which I know is not what I did with this, but that snagged my attention. Okay, how can I do this? Like this, like basket weave type of situation right here. Just trying to figure out how to work it in my brain. thought I set my timer. I didn't, so now we're starting at an hour. I don't know. I just don't know if I have charcoal that's dark enough. I mean, I might. No. Also, as a lefty, this is like kind of a nightmare. It's just my hand rubbing away everything. I'm gonna take it all the way up here. It's actually kind of a tall. I did have like my mid-term like kind of review thing with my drawing professor, and she was like, she had like nothing but nice things to say, but I can tell that she probably thinks like at some points where I'm drawing like in a couple things, she didn't outright say it, but I'm pretty sure it was like, hey, you got kind of lazy with these lines here. It's like, yeah. I do have water. See? I have water. I don't just have coffee. Yeah, she had all really nice things. She's like, you're just, she's like, I can tell you're very thoughtful. Like, very thoughtful compositions. Like, oh. That felt like, I don't know, I kind of woke up feeling like not so awesome. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just kind of trying to figure out what to do with this. It's kind of bothering me a bit. I'm gonna blend it out. If it's not exactly. I promise, hopefully this will make sense. Kind of didn't know what to do with it, but yeah. So yeah, it was a busy weekend of homework. So, which I mean, I suppose in the grand scheme of things, it's like, well, it's art homework. Or it's homework that, like, I'm doing something that, like, I'm interested in, you know. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. I called for a charcoal pencil. I do like these Derwent tinted charcoals, but that is in slate gray. I might be able to get away with it. We're gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. I actually used this to outline everything initially. Like, why is everything multicolored here? And I'll just be like, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of how I feel about my 2D homework. I was talking to my friend when we were leaving, and we were just kind of, you know, whatever, talking. And I was like, listen, she's like, I can't believe you got this done. I was like, listen, I got them done. But I can tell you, the further along he gets in those, he's going to be like, she stopped giving a shit. I was like, my line work is terrible. It's like, line work who? We don't know her here. It's like this like basket. There's like a glass base, and then like this like basket thing. I know the proportions on this are going to be off a little bit, but I'm just like, I just don't know what else to do, you know? Just like, it looks kind of flat, and I was like, yeah, it does look kind of flat. Down to here. Well, that is not where that goes. Kind of works out, I suppose. That is a good looking skull, though. There is one thing I will definitely strive to make really cool. It's a skull. Fine. Can't really like describe the effect on this glass. It's hard to explain. I'm gonna try my best. Did I to mention how much I don't like blending stumps? Like, they're fine, I just don't see like, I see how a lot of people like heavily use them, and I was like, oh my god, am I just a weirdo? Let's use this pencil. I was like, probably so. It's already pretty light, so we're just gonna... little easier to control this. It's like the light reflecting. Kind of blend it a little bit. We tried. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to move on from that. Sorry, there's a stick there. And we got some grapes. I know, babe, I know. Hopefully the day will be over before you know it, you know? I think I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna work on this as much as I can, but I think what I'm gonna end up having to do, and I think it could work, like work on this in layers. So kind of get everything, like all the base shady, like all the base stuff down, but then like go back over and like spray it with a workable fixative, so that way at least it sets a little bit, and then I can go back and work on like darkening areas that may need more dark areas. Because I also have to do, there's two different types of cloth here. So there's a cloth this is cloth over this, and then there's cloth on the bottom. So there's like, in class, it's a black cloth on the bottom and then like a dark green cloth here. And so it's like working on like, oh man, my brain hurts. I understand the importance of it. And that's what I'm like, I understand the importance. I can respect it. but it is kind of stressing me out. Also, she said not to do that, not to blow. But I did. I think that's a good plan. I think my plan will work. A bit more rounded over there. So just to sort of sketch out a couple highlights. There's a highlight here. It kind of goes down a little bit more. There's a highlight here. A bit of a highlight here. Highlight there. Kind of lighter. A bit lighter through here. Don't tell my drawing teacher I did that. And then there's a bit of like a highlight here. Yeah. It's like a weird cork in the bottom of this thing, which is like a lot lighter than the rest of the jar. Clipped it. Clipped it, shipped it to my art teacher. So look what she did. Like, no. She also said not to use your fingers when blending charcoal, which is what I'd been doing. Just like, she's like, don't do that. Because apparently the oils in your fingers, like in your skin, when you blend it, like it, over time, the oils will soak in through the charcoal into the paper, and then the paper will yellow, apparently. I did not just do that. I got a hole in my lip. It's got coffee. Like, I felt it like drip out of my face. I was like, well, that's great. It's fine. Honestly, somehow this shirt got like silver paint pen on it, so I'm just kind of like, whatever. I don't know how, but I washed it in the day. It was like, what the fuck is that? On it, gotta teach. I mean, you could do that. I've definitely seen people like who regularly work with charcoal do use gloves. So like, that is legitimately a fair assessment. And if I really wanted to blend with my fingers, I could go get some, I could go get some gloves. Okay. I want to lay down those two. Okay. I wonder if this is any darker. I mean, it's thicker. It feels just as light. I don't think it's any darker. Maybe. We're gonna try something. It's just like a thicker piece of like willow or vine charcoal. Where's my little blendery stick that I was using? Oh, where's my little eraser pencil? That's what I need. I wonder if it's in this one. Oh, is that it? Nope. There's so much shit in this mug. I got pens, I got different types of pencils. I literally thought I'd clean this out and I did not. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll just have to get another one. If I can get this relatively dark out the gate, and then I can fix it and I can just make it even darker. Which would be nice. Okay. Okay. Cool. Probably need to use like the finer tip blending stump. There's like some lightness up there. I think once I make this darker, it'll look good. I just think I have to like spray the fixer on it. The fixer. At some point, you gotta layer the charcoal, and if the charcoal doesn't want to be layered, it ain't gonna be layered. So I think that is probably what is gonna have to need to be done. With most of this, actually, is just lay down the charcoal as dark as I can for the time being, and then just have to go back over it. This is me right now. I'm like, There's some like reflecting spots on it. You know? I kind of give it a little bit of shape, like curves, you know? And this is lighter than this in the end. So. I still have to work this glass jug, this huge glass jug thing out. Which I think I could probably just like really lightly, just the lightest light, because it's not white. I don't know. My brain's starting to hurt already. Yeah, I am getting the nuisance calls. I have a bigger blending stump. Man, I'm gonna let you know, I can't wait to reward myself with some gaming tonight. I am excited. I'm excited to game it up. I almost was like, let's game it up today, but I was like, no, I gotta be arting. I gotta do things. I'm behind on a lot of things. Like, I know I'm probably behind on posting stuff for my Patreon stuff. Like, I have like a blog written for it. Started. I just haven't had time to. Yeah, see, this needs to be darker, which I can do. Okay, have a good lunch. Have a good lunch. I blew all that dust away and I could have used it. Damn it. Windows noises. Yeah, I think this may go like a little bit darker here within this curve, but I think overall, like the tone, the gray scale of it all actually matches pretty well. I'll have to spray this with some fixer. maybe it could stand to be a little bit darker, but I don't think by much. I think maybe just some like spots on the inside and along the base. Other than that, it's actually looking pretty okay. Like right through here, there's darkness right here. And I don't even know if it's that dark, right? Hate working with glass. I think it may be like the thing I don't like the most. But gotta learn how to work with it, you know? Okay. I guess I do want to work on at least getting these in. Like the rest of this tablecloth on the bottom. These cloth pieces in. And then I think I'll go ahead and take, I was like, I haven't really done too much work on it. How long have I been working on this? I've been working on it for about 45 minutes. But I forgot to set my timer when I started all that. So, because then it definitely needs to be spray fixative. Which I'll probably do. I'll probably take a break, spray this, and then we can start on another thing, which I'm not too sure. I'll let you guys tell me what you think I should work on. I think this stick, now that I look at it, I think this stick kind of runs through. Yeah, I feel like the whole thing. And be like, what is this angle? And I'll say, I don't know. Okay. See what I'm working on. And you may need to bust out the bigger blending stump. Or the kistle, the blending stump with a little bit more. Someone did say though, they're like, how did you get it so smooth? I said, man, I don't know. I'm just trying to survive. Yeah, I have to have this uploaded by Tuesday. So I'm just like, if I work on it like a little bit over the weekend and stuff, it'll be fine. It's just like a little bit darker. It's not by much. This is darker up here, but I think I'm gonna like I said, spray everything and then go back and do like all the darker. Cause I can then at that point like build on it. So. All right. Don't. Okay. I'm just gonna... I'm sorry for blowing it. I think I may need compressed charcoal, but we'll see. We know that that's where the shadow is supposed to be. I am the shadow at your side. Hope you guys don't mind my study music for today. This is my study music. I enjoy it thoroughly. Need to move on from it. I told you all I'm going to an art museum on next Tuesday, right? For my birthday. If I have to give that speech on Tuesday morning and then I get to go to the art museum in the afternoon, I can't complain too much. However, I do need to bring my sketchbook. So like, bring a sketchbook. Like, oh man, I'll probably just bring this. That works really well. Okay, yeah, so it's dark without being like, you know, get in and play some Final Fantasy. No. I know the All Saints event is starting next week, so we'll probably bop over and do some Final Fantasy stuff. It'll be nice. Alright. Cool. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something here. No. I'm definitely gonna need to, I'm just making a mess at this point. Oops. Oh, well, I fucked up because there's my point. Shit. Just realized the mistake I made. We're gonna try and fix it real quick while I am thinking about it. At least it's charcoal. Am I right? The line's just gonna have to be off. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up for now. What I'm going to do though is I'm gonna run outside real quick. Until my hand got all over this. I'm gonna run this out. I'm gonna run this outside to spray the workable fixative on, and then we'll come back and we'll do something else. Here's the thing: I have everything pulled out to paint, so I can paint, but I also have my like Inktober stuff. It goes this way. So. I started on it, but I have not finished it. So we could do this one's is deep in the woods. Yeah, deep in the woods. And then there's also 5 and 6. I'm behind. Technically, I should be here, but you know what? That's okay. We're building a world with drawings. So, I think, you know what, I think that'd be a really good thing I'll write about. I think I'm going to do, I got my monthly, like, blog post, but I think I'm going to write a post about, like, my own struggles with giving myself, like, grace and, like, these sorts of challenges and how, like, you know, stressing us out. I think that'd be really interesting. So, anyways, and I also need to put some art videos up. I have so many things I had planned and just have not done yet, and I will get them done. So that way it's like good stuff. No, it's a good thing. So, okay, I will be right back. Enjoy the tunes. This is like my study playlist. So, yeah, I'll be back here in just a few moments. Okay, let me get a pencil here. We go. Ready? Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, sorry. I just had this thought because I see this is from Final Fantasy 15. Apparently, I guess like there's like a Square Enix sponsored like final like orchestra going around playing Final Fantasy songs. They're coming to Oklahoma City. But my thing is like the tickets are $75, and but the Stardew Valley thing is also coming to Oklahoma City, so I'm like, oh no, like the Stardew Orchestra. Plus all the other concerts that are coming, like everything's happening at the end of the year. I'm not too sure how I feel about it. It makes me sad. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I have decided I'm going to finish my little Inktober building a world drawing. And then after that, I will either start another one, or I know I said I'd work on the Golden Elk. I think I'm going to maybe start on like doing another like ink painting, kind of to stick with Inktober, of my little tarot card thing that I have, all these series that I've started and have yet to come to conclusion. Also, if you're having lunch, hopefully you're having a good lunch. I had a late breakfast, so story of my life there. Whew, okay. Okay, sorry, distracted. I think I'm gonna stick with this this playlist. It's pretty nice. I like it. It's very mystical, magical. Alright, so there's Overgrown Ruins, Nature Untouched, Ancient Tree, and now this is Deep in the Woods. So, I always do like a rough pencil drawing, and then we do a ink over that. And this is like these are like my favorite pens from Tombow. They're so nice. I enjoy them a lot. I think I'm gonna do sort of like the leaves and stuff. So these are sort of like just like leaves and things in the woods. Man, can I be taken out and like get lost in the woods, please? Please and thank you. That'd be great. So, yeah, school homework is done for now. Now we're just kind of doing fun things. Does that look too weird, the angle? Oh, no, that's weird. That's more straight on. Okay. We're gonna make these. I'm gonna make them into leaves. I'm just doing the bundle, the bundle of leaves currently. Some branches. That kind of got messed up, but you know what? That's okay. We will fix it. I'm trying to like train my brain to work from like left to right. I don't know how well it's going, but we're trying. Or from, yeah. Like that. Or do something and then just be like, well, I committed to that action. That was me just now. I have idea. It'll be fine. We just have to trust the process a little bit. I don't know if I saved this. I may have just made a bigger mess. When I could have just left it alone, but I didn't. So here we are. I realized how stupid that looked. So I'm trying to fix it. If you need like a really good soundtrack to listen to, definitely recommend it. The Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's perfect in my mind. Sorry, I'm stretching. I didn't do a stretch on my break. So, that's what we're doing. We're stretching. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hopefully you're having a good Friday that is treating you well, you know? Ooh, my eyes are watering. Which probably means my mascara is going to be just, or my eyeliner is going to be dripping down my face. Oh man. Shouldn't be tired, but I'm tired. It's been a busy week. I'm sure it's been busy for everybody, you know? Alright, we're gonna try something, and hopefully I don't ruin this, but we're gonna do a thing. Alright. Throwing another ink thing in the mix.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars
one! This one's deep in the woods. I feel like I should write on the back of them what they are. Sure. So that way at least I kind of know. Says overgrown remains. What do we think? Should we keep going? Or should we do some painting? Hey, Future Proof, how's it going? How are you? How are you, kind human? No, you got COVID? Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. I am so sorry. Oh, goodness. Hopefully you're feeling okay considering. Oh, no, Fred. I am so sorry for yawning. I am so sorry that you have the COVIDs. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you're doing all the things that are hopefully make it a little bit bearable. We love to see it. We hate to see it. Oh, no. Oh, that's right. It's Canadian Thanksgiving on Monday, isn't it? Meow. Warm water and salt. Man, that was like my mother's cure-all for anything. Go gargle some warm water, some warm salt water. It was that and, yeah. Definitely for like sore throat. Anything in regards to like the mouth and the throat. Go gargle some warm salt water. But also tea with honey. Also super helpful. Oh, so I started out stream actually doing some homework. It's drawing. I have some drawing 2 homework I had to do with charcoals. So it kind of got to a point where I had to spray some workable fixative on it. So that way I can go back and sort of like darken my values a little bit more. Yeah, I can show it to you. Let me go grab it. Oh, I had to take a photo of it in class, so yeah. Right now the values are kind of all the same across the board, but I need to darken this bit. I need to darken this here, and then I just need to add some details in the fold. Yeah, and the jar, yeah, it's cute. Here is, give me a second here, I'll show you. Oh, this is due, I have to upload this by Tuesday, so I'm just trying to like work on it. So, you know, I'm trying to be responsible human, whatever that means. But here is the actual this is from my phone, and I took it in black and white. So yeah, there is the still life. It's not perfect, it's definitely very messy, so Oh my gosh. Actually, listen, you know what I have to say? My drawing teacher said some very lovely things to me. She's very, I will say, my drawing professor, she's really good at explaining things, but also giving like constructive criticism and sort of like, well, this is like where you should think about going with it, you know? So, because definitely on one of mine, she's like, yeah, like, you did really good on this, but like, a couple things, like, with your lines, just kind of don't add up. And like, I feel like that was her saying, like, I could tell that you got lazy, that you were over it. Oh, that's so fun. You was from Pixar? That's fun. So, technically I'm way behind in my Inktober stuff. So I was like, okay, worked on that for a bit, and I'll work on finishing my one. Because again, we're doing building a world in 31 days, or 31 prompts. So I'm just like been really busy. So I've just been like super gentle and like forgiving, where like I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna give up on it. Like, yeah. This is the one that I just finished. Like, this one I had started, but I was like, well, I'm gonna finish it and decide if I want to start on the other one, which is cave entrance. So, or I thought about, I'd have to go get water though. Like, everything I'm just like, I was going to paint today, but I was like, well, I'll work a little on my homework. And I was like, well, maybe I'll do this just to kind of like finish it up. But then I was like, well, maybe I'll do another like tarot card drawing with the inks in my journal that I have. So yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I would just need to like look at I always do everything in like a pencil sketch first, and then like I go over everything with ink. So I think I'll start it. I don't know why. I feel so sleepy. I feel so dumb. I'm like, why am I so tired? Okay. Wake up. I know I need to wake up. Listen, I'm very busy. I have busy things. I just need like inspiration photos. I'm just so tired. I just want to see like photos of cave entrances. Want a little silly tea? I love silly tea. I'm all for tea. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to get inspiration. I'm trying to get inspired to make a cave entrance. I have like a good reference photo. Some of these are pretty good. Like sort of like an outside, like an inside looking out perspective, I think would be fun. Tell me the tea. Listen, I need some good tea. My brain stopped working. It's an A. Okay. Some of these are pretty good. I don't want anything like too much of a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest. Ooh, that would be fun. Like a crystal cave. Oh, that's fun. I think we're gonna do a crystal cave. Alright, let's take a look. Let's read this to you. Okay. Says a wildly abusive ex that I successfully escaped before meeting my person. When she moved, she left behind a bunch of shit. I tossed, but she left a few DVDs here from her childhood of her skating, and I couldn't bring myself to throw them out. So she texted me and asked for them 2 years later. So no problem. I'll look up shipping and let her know. She called me a small man for asking her to pay shipping on her own DVDs, and that's where she left. I didn't respond. Then a random number texted me. Apparently her new boyfriend, and he seems, apparently it's her new boy. Okay. And she's making him drive all the way here to get them next week. Oh no, yeah, that's kind of shitty. I mean, I think like being like, hey, listen, you're an asshole. Be glad I didn't throw this shit out. But like, yeah, you can pay for shipping. And then getting all mad about it. Like, whatever. Yeah, I think a crystal cave would be fun. Yeah. Well, wait, let me make sure there's nothing crystal on here before I start making a crystal cave. No, those are coves. Crystal, is that coves or caves? Oh, let me see what the... That's okay. There's other cave entrances I can use. If it's not a... Crystal coves. I don't want to do 2 crystal drawings. Okay. Okay, we'll just do a cave entrance. Just like a cool cave entrance. I like the idea of like a cave entrance like out. Like inside looking out. But I hear you. I mean, I do. Listen, I do want to do... Well, one's like a crystal... Like, it's a crystal cove. It's like a cove. But, you know what? I can incorporate it. I will do inside looking out, but I'll have crystals, like, kind of like... And then, like, some... Okay. I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing! I want it to be like... There we go. This one may be kind of easy. I don't know. I think what'll be difficult is doing... like doing texture and stuff on stone, you know, like the different sort of like the roof and stuff. hopefully this becomes something looking nice. I don't know if it will, but we're just gonna try. Okay. Give me a second here. Oh, I did watch the I did watch the clip. Oh, we got ads. Morgan, but sound is finally on and I can divert attention here and there. Oh. It's very kind of you. Thank you so much for hanging out, Wilstein. Hopefully you're having a good day at work. I've got my study music on. Nice and chill, you know, to Xanarkand. Oh, I love Final Fantasy X. I kind of want to go back and play Final Fantasy X and 10-2. Like, I have it on multiple different systems. But I also have Final Fantasy VIII, which I haven't played, so... Oh, maybe 2 minutes. Oh no! Well, that sucks. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, Wilstein. Well, I have vibes. I am the keeper and the master of the vibes. So I got you. I have Assassin's Creed music. I have Baldur's Gate 3 music, Final Fantasy, folk music. I'm so sorry. That fucking sucks. Especially when you're like behind, right? It makes it worse. Draw a crystal cave. It's a cave entrance, but we're gonna put crystals up here on the walls, I think. And combining. Look behind as is. This is not a good phase to find out that the fiber optic cable run won't fucking work after. Yeah, listen, that's bad. Exit entrance. How mysterious. Yeah. It may lead you to another world. Man, that's... Yeah, I mean... not the best place to be, you know? You need the fucking fiber optic cable to work. You need all those things to work. I think I'm good. But I did lose my... It's fine. I had like a good cave picture. Anyway, happy Friday. Happy Friday, friend. Happy Friday. You smell, the smell is so... Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, happy Friday. I will say, a good thing about being an art major, at least at my university, is that I don't have class on Fridays. Apparently the art majors are like, nah. Now I don't know if that'll be the case when I have to like start taking like the education courses, but right now it's like I don't have class on Fridays. Yeah, man. Listen, keeper of the vibes here. I'm trying to help all my friends out, you know? Trying to keep the vibes nice. Oh man, yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess with at least the degree program I'm a part of, it's like there's a very sequenced event. Like you have to take this before you can take this. And so on and so forth. So I don't know. I don't know what my
Shining clearly, they let me drown the sweet embrace into dreams so dreary. Take a listen and hear them say, I bring you to my dwelling, singing wayfarer, rest with me in the garden of Hecate.
a lot of fun on this playlist. Not that I'm mad about it. I'm just like, I just have to figure out what to put back here. Oh man, I'm a sucker for a hurdy-gurdy. But yeah, so I don't have class on Fridays, but I do have my advisor meeting on the 24th. Cause then I can start enrolling on the 27th, and I was like, man, I don't want to have to like go in. So it's over Zoom, thankfully. Oh, dual major. Yeah, man, like, I'm hearing, like, all these, like, kids talk about being dual majors. I'm like, woof. It's a lot. I abandoned my mind when I was, the first time I went to school, I dropped my minor, which was in photography, because none of the classes were kind of lining up. And I don't feel like they were as, like with the advisors, I don't feel like they were as like organized back then as they are now. So, my dad was trying to be like, you could always go try and get your minor again in photography. I was like, man, I'm not doing any more classes than I have to. If I'm being honest, like, I would love to do that, but man, maybe I can find like a photography class for non-majors, you know? I was one class away. Oh, you're like, ah. Yeah, there was one class that I had to take, and it just didn't, because I was also working full time back in the oldie days. So yeah, you're like, I can't spend the extra money for that. Kind of like drawing my crystals in place. I lost my cave entrance photo. Yeah. I mean, thankfully, I was able to... Where's my cool cave entrance? I had like a really cool pointing out view. Oh, whoops. in looking over everything, like for now, for sure, like I'm good to not have to work for a year. Who redeemed that? Sorry, I was looking at like cave entrance photos because I lost the photo that I was looking at, so now I'm trying to find it again. Who redeemed talk like that? Was a redeem for sure. Talk like a pirate. Can I tell you about the Cave of Wonders? Shall I tell you a story about this cave? But when I went in going, I definitely want to do. I was like, fucking no. You're like, fuck no on this stuff. Give me that lore. Oh, you wanted me to tell you a story about the cave. I can do that. Yeah. They actually have, I will talk like a pirate here. I'm just getting everything set up. It was kind of funny. They have a class now, and I was like, I was never told I had to take this class. It's called Blueprint, and I guess like every kind of college on the university has these like blueprint classes. I'm like, what the fuck are these? And they're like, well, it's like to make sure like if this is the major you want to do. But it's for like if you've never been to college before. And I was like, and me and this other girl were the same age. We're like, ow. Well, okay. Math time focus on injury. And that's where I ended up. Yeah, I mean, you never know where showed up for the exams. Like, yes, only the exams. Okay. A little pirate dancing. Okay. Let me get some water. And we be talking about this cave of wonders, this cave of crystals. But what is the lore behind it, you say? Well, will there be treasures? Aye, perhaps in the my eye the bolder there be. But here, these crystals, are they gems that are meant to be had forever? You find and cash them in. But they say this cave holds a curse, you see. And the curse is if you take one of the crystals. I'd be pulling shit out of my ass. If you take one of the crystals, your luck will be good at the misfortune of others. But they also hold memories, you see. Hold it in your hand, and you can infuse your memory, your emotions in the crystals. Where did you hear about this cave? After one too many pints. Before setting sail, sailor. Besides, Captain never reveals their sources of material. Sorry, my brain is quite tired. But they say if you go to this particular cave on the equinox of the summer, and when the sun be setting, you can look into the sun be setting on the summer equinox. The cave, the sun will hit just right, and the cave will illuminate in bright shimmering colors of purple and green. Oh man, I still got the 15 seconds left. Oh, my brain be mush. Let me tell you why. My brain be mush. I spent so much time last night working on my speech, and I feel like I've mentioned this before, so let me tell you about this speech I'm doing. It's an informative speech. It's the only sort of like, okay, so I have to take a fundamentals of speech class. It's like the one general university core class I have to take, like, and then like that's it. So I have to do an informative speech, or am I running for POTUS? I mean, unless anybody wants to hear Atomic for Prez, that's a terrible idea. Because I don't want it. So we have to pick a topic and discuss it, right? Present it and be informative. And for whatever I decided, it can be on anything. So my informative speech, yes, it is. It is Bardcore. It's a medieval version. love bardcore. It's so fun. So my speech is about the 1991 Metallica performance in Moscow 2 months before the Soviet Union is dismantled. And like, I am of course fascinated with the topic because it's not just like that performance, it's like things leading up to it and sort of like the undercurrent of the political climate at that time. And like, I found out, like, I discovered banned, of course, like, you know, there was restrictions on Western media, and I in my research of things, I discovered that to get, like, one of the things, of course, they like made, like, they would bootleg, they would get, like, smuggle in bootleg music and then do bootlegs. And from like the 40s up until like the mid 60s, they were making records. So they were making vinyl records out of discarded x-rays and they're called bone music. Because when you looked at it, you would see, like, you could see the, like, the x-rays. Oh, I've seen one in one of, yeah, so that's, like, yeah, I didn't know that was a thing, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. So I have this speech, I'm actually kind of excited about it, but I have to cut a few things out of the speech, because it is becoming quite long, and I can't be over 7 minutes, so... Yeah, they sound like shit. Like, I can imagine. But yeah, so I've got, I think I got some cool little, cool little things, you know. Yeah. And that's, like, really what it is. It's just, like, you know, you're having that, at the end of it really comes down to the people find a way. The people will find a way to get what is considered contraband. So by enforcing bans and strict censorship laws, which I actually put, like, a disclaimer at the beginning of my thing being like, hey, I'm talking about, like, the Soviet Union. This isn't, like, communism versus capitalism. This is just me talking about, like, a specific point in history, and that I find very interesting. But what I'm going to be talking about, our government does as well. So, you know. That's exactly what it is. I mean, that's really what it is. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. So that's kind of why I was just like, it's more sort of like how I'm interested in this one performance, specifically because it is also like the third largest recorded concert, because there were 1.6 million Russians at this concert, and which, to put in comparison, the Oklahoma City metro area is 1.4 million people in 2025. So yeah, we totally fucking talked all about that in my 2D drawing class the other day. Pretty much, yeah. I just accept that I have a assigned FBI agent somewhere, and I'm just doing my best to confuse the hell out of him, you know? Okay. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Pretty much, like, can you just, like, fucking leave me alone, please? That's kind of how I feel. Honestly, that's how I feel about a lot of things, though. I'm just like, can you just fucking leave me alone, please? Listen, I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to live my life making art and reading smutty books. Do you mind? Do you fucking mind? Wondering what fresh hell, like, bake us up. Yeah, like, I really, you know what I need, Lulstein? Listen, I need a break from Will coming home and every day after work being like, did you hear what so-and-so said? And I have to be like, fuck no, I didn't hear, because I stay on top of, like, current events, but I don't want to hear what these dum-dums are, like, saying, like, fucking verbatim, word for word. It's too much. It's too much. Like, especially, like, you know, it's so much of just like, hey, did you hear about this? Man, I mean, do I want to hear about it? That's kind of where my brain kind of goes. Like, do I want to hear about it? Not fucking really, man. But go ahead and tell me anyways. You have my undivided attention.
Watch out for that machine.
That's very true. I was gonna say, with what, specifically what Unsound does, yeah. Yeah, at some point you just have to be like, I'm turning off the news. Yeah, I'm just like, you know, I need... Is this my son? Yeah, this is my son's stuff. I literally thought I got rid of this song. Get this song out of here. Get out of here. I like Toby. Oh. I'm like, how does this make it on here? Okay. I'm just sort of like setting the groundwork for inking this. Yeah, it's like a Toby. My son loves Toby Fox, so it's Toby Fox. I don't know what I'm gonna do back here. I'll figure it out. But I kind of want to start putting ink down. Oh no, he probably already knows him. He knows, like, he picks the music that we listen to on the drive to school. So... What did I listen to when I was I mean, if I, man, probably things I shouldn't have been listening to. Janet Jackson. I listened to a lot of radio, but also like stuff my brother was into. So like, I also listened to Metallica. You know, but yeah, mostly I'm just trying to think. I had such a wide, varying taste back when I was a wee bubby, when I was 10 years old. Yeah, I definitely listened to like a lot of radio because that's just like what I had access to, you know? Yeah, I listened to all sorts of sung by City High when we were kids. Yeah. There was, yeah, definitely, I will say for sure, I definitely listened. I feel like, I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna put this out here because, I'm a parent, so I think I have a unique perspective on this. And this, okay. And two, no one knows except for like one person, my friend from my drawing class, from my 2D and class, knows I stream. So I feel safe because I don't talk to really anyone up at school because they're all youngins. So this, one young lady, gave her speech basically, and it could have been very good. She could have it could have been a good speech about the objectification of women in popular music. And that's like I think that's a really interesting talking point. But but it wasn't so much about, how can I put this? Because at the end, there wasn't really like any like information about it. It was just like, we shouldn't objectify women or women themselves shouldn't be trying to like do these things to get, anyways. I mean, I like them because 1/4 of the band is something we don't typically see, and she's talented. That's fucking crazy, bro. Yeah, so, and that's kind of what my point was. It was just sort of like, this idea that, I don't know, I'm trying to understand her point. And it was like, basically, like, this kind of music shouldn't be allowed to be made. Right? And I'm like, that's not informative. This sounds like a persuasive argument, not an informative topic. But, so, and I'm like, you know, I'm listening to her, and I'm just like, kind of like, okay, I mean, I guess some points are made. Yeah, like, make the shitty music. If you want to write a song about objectifying women, then yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. It's like, you know, like, oh, like, in kids, like 13-year-olds wearing crop tops and booty shorts. And I'm just sitting here like, what does this have to do? Like, basically saying that because this music exists, my whole thing is like, as a parent, and I was a kid once and now I'm a parent, is just really sort of being aware of what your kids are listening to. Like, I'm definitely aware of what both my kids listen to, but I'm not cutting them off completely. Like, my daughter is 15. She has, you know, a little bit of self-awareness. I'm not going to let the same thing my 15-year-old listens to, like, my 10-year-old be allowed to listen to. Like, I don't know. but it's something I'm actually very American about. Yeah, like, make the music, but I think it's like, you don't have to listen to it. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, the stolen songs, yeah. Yeah. I get what you're saying. But yeah, I just kind of like, it kind of, I don't know. I was just kind of like, well, yeah, there are absolute fucking limits. I'm not saying, but her argument then she said at the end, we should have more musicians like Adele. I'm like, I don't know. It just kind of like, yeah, I mean, it was just kind of one of those things. I was just like, this is more of a persuasive speech than an informative speech. What about Adele? About how yeah. I don't know. It's a very it's very, I don't know. I think it like comes down to sort of a chicken dumper. You're not wrong. Listen, I like Adele. I do. But yeah, all her songs are sad. And it was like, oh, well, you know, I don't know. I don't do the whole, like, yeah. A lot of people are ruining the vinyl market. Yeah. I think it's unfair to what should I say? I think my whole thing is it's like, absolutely, I love Adele, but at the same time, not all artists should be like Adele. You know, to be an artist is to express yourself and how you want to express yourself. You know? Yeah, it's odd. It's odd in a sense that it was like objectifying women and everything. But to be fair, Adele was heavily objectified when she like came out of nowhere with all that weight loss. And then suddenly everyone was like, oh, Adele is the greatest. Look at how skinny she is. And I was like, well, that's kind of fucked up because she was like a fucking powerhouse way before that. You know what I mean? So I just think it's like, and listen, I'm gonna put this out there. I'm pretty sure things come to people with age, right? Oh my God, right? It's just like, I don't know. It just kind of, I was just like, okay. It was just, I don't know. I think if Megan Thee Stallion wants to get out there and do Megan Thee Stallion things, go on. Do your thing. You know? And if Amy Lee wants to dress a certain way and do Amy Lee things, that's fine. I think a lot of it had to do, I felt, with... It felt very... I'm going to say this. It felt... Most of you... Exactly. That is exactly the most you could say about anyone's weight loss, male, female, whatever. It just being like, wow, she worked really hard and she lost weight. Amazing. But yeah, anything beyond that's just like, who fucking cares, man? Why are you talking about a random woman's body? Hey, Hyde, how's it going? Good time zone to ya. Yep, I'm just working on my Inktober drawing, which is a cave entrance. I finished this one, which is deep in the woods, and then I did some homework, and I said, I'm just gonna start another one. I'm trying to be artsy. We're talking about this speech that this person gave, and yeah, I'm doing little streamies. I used to do, like, be really committed to, like, Inktober and then National Novel Writing Month before it took a shit. But I just decided, like, I'm not gonna, like, pressure myself to draw every day. If I have time, I will, because it's, like, one little art thing for myself. You know, that's how I do it. I'm like, it's just, like, a little art thing for me. Yeah. So, but I just use a drawing prompt. This is I just found one. This is a overgrown ruin. This is build a world in 31 days. So, yeah. But yeah, as I was saying with that speech, with that young lady that gave that speech, it did feel, I'm going to be real honest with you, it felt very focused on like more urban music, so like hip hop, rap, R&B. It felt very geared towards that because all of her examples were just like lyrics and photos of sort of hip hop and rap, and it's like, this is not informative. This feels very, very biased. I will probably be off by then, but I'll be back later tonight. I have to... It felt and then, like, fucking comes out, like, be more like Adele. Like, I don't know, that feels fucking weird. No, I'll be back tonight, though. Doing my boulder skating. Hey, go get some rest. Thank you so much, friendo. Oh, man. Speaking of things I'm behind on, I need to update my Ko-Fi. I have many things I have to update. I have to update my Ko-Fi. I gotta update stuff for my, for the Patreon. Fucking school is taking it out of me. But Hyde, how are you? How was your day? I know you're in the future, so... A year. Hey, you'll get it. You'll get it. But yeah, I'll see you later. Planning on a couple of rounds of Phasmo with a couple of Minkies after Tom's. Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, I know, I am not a Phasmo player. Like, I like watching other people play it, but I'm just like, I can't do that POV for too long, so, playing it, that sounds so fun. My husband has Phasmo. I'm pretty sure it's on our shared library. I don't know. I see people playing it. It kind of makes me want to try and play it, you know? So fun. His, that community Phasmo's this weekend though, right? Yeah. I'll see if it's something that I can, because I know my husband has it on Steam, but we have like this shared family library, so I'll see if I have access to it and see about giving it a go. Just throw another game onto the pile of games that I need to play. I started well, cause it was $5.99, but I did get the Mass Effect Legendary Edition on Steam. It was $5.99. Like, how could I say no to $5.99? So I started playing a community game. Oh, it's on Sunday. Gotcha. Okay. I couldn't remember what day that was. I'm probably just gonna watch that. But no, I have another. Okay, about to leave. You're like, okay, but I like how Future Proof was like, okay, but. It was $5.99. It was $5.99, so I got it. But I started it, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm trying to get used to certain elements of it. Like I'm doing all right. I didn't get very far. Like I played it for a little bit. Beyonce had the best album of all time. Future Proof, you are a silly fella. Okay, bye. But yeah, another one of my friends who streams, his name's Ray Martini. He started playing Phasmo. He said he was gonna start playing it on stream this month, but I haven't seen him start it yet. So hopefully he'll do that. But yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, I'll check it out. I'm trying to be more adventurous with my gaming. So yeah, I need to put more little mushrooms all over the place. DM me on Discord if you want to join in tonight, even if just to spectate on the game server. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out on how late you guys are playing. I may just like spectate. I may just like sit there and be like, oh my gosh, look out. Yeah, I'll see how long. I usually do 2 streams on Friday, so I usually do this morning stream and then I do an evening stream. It's like my gamer stream. So yeah, I'll keep an eye out. So fun. Get Hebeat on account of RGBs. It can definitely be creepy, like if you have to play it by yourself, which I have played it before, but it was for like a really short amount of time. I was just like, and I was playing by myself. I was like, well, this sucks. It's more fun when you have people. For sure. Yeah, I'll shoot you DM. You get dead real fast. So having others is a must. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I don't want to get deads. No deads, please. That's a nice looking stair. I don't know what to do out here though. It's kind of where my brain is stuck. Do. Yeah. How's it going in the past otherwise? It's going pretty good. Not too bad. I don't have class today. As someone who is in the College of Fine Arts and Design, they don't have class on Fridays. So that's nice. But yeah, I mean, so far so good. Just can't complain. I mean, I could. There's a lot of things to complain about, but personal standpoint, not too bad. You know, it's Friday. You know, next week is fall break, so I'm about to go on break. That'll be nice. I got this game, this Divinity, this Divinity Original Sin 2 game, and I started it and I liked it. I haven't had a chance to go back and play it. What else? I'm getting my oil changed tomorrow on my car, just necessary, since I'm doing so much more driving nowadays. Little shroomies. But yeah, not too bad. Gaming music, this is probably one of this, Baldur's Gate, Final Fantasy XIV, and Walker are the top 3 gaming soundtracks, game music that I listen to. Nothing gets me just like focused like gaming music, you know? And I do stand by that Final Fantasy XIV and Walker. The music for that expansion is like the best. It is the best across all of Final Fantasy XIV. But I also have just like a really emotional also just kind of like an emotional attachment to Endwalker. When I got done playing like Endwalker, like the last bit of Endwalker, I was sobbing on stream. I was just like visibly like, oh, I couldn't control how hard I was crying. It was like, what is happening? But it was so good. Yeah. Big feels about the game, but yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think yeah, that's such a bummer about you're just like, man, why does this music have to be so good? But at the same time, I mean, you're just like, damn, it's so good. I think two things can definitely exist at the same time where you're like, this is very good, but also these people are very problematic. And then you just kind of have to decide if you want to keep moving forward with that, you know? But yeah, I think I've never played any of the Last of Us games. My daughter and my husband have. And yeah, they really like the music. Like, I think that's like a big thing for like, I love game soundtracks, like fantasy gaming soundtracks. But yeah, my husband is definitely very much into, like, he loves a good soundtrack as well. And I think, you know, and my daughter is the same way. I haven't seen the show. I think because I hadn't played the game, the show itself didn't really, like, click with me. So, but no. What was it? Ellie? Was that the name? My daughter, like, really identified with the wholesome guy. Oh, fucking beautiful. Yeah. My daughter really was really into it, and she really identified with Ellie a lot. So I'll have to check it. I'll have to check out the soundtrack, and I'll have to check out him. I just want the good music. I want the good. Also, Assassin's Creed has a really great soundtrack. Specifically, my favorite is Shadows. The Shadows Assassin's Creed soundtrack, for me, is so brilliant. It's so brilliant. It just tickles a part of my brain, and I'm just like, yes! Sometimes Ubisoft knows what they're doing. I know Ubisoft definitely gets shit on a lot, and you know, most of the time, justifiably so. But it's like, man, can they come together to do a soundtrack for their games? Absolutely. It is. Sorry, I did something and now my phone's being stupid. Oh. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this the way I want to on stream, and I am starting to get a little bit hungry. I had kind of a late breakfast, but I am getting there. Zelda games usually have some real good music too. Only listen to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom Center while focusing. Yeah. Man, just like video game OSTs are like so good for just solid study music. And this is generally like, yeah, focusing music where I'm like, all right, I got to focus on the shit. I gotta get things done, you know? That's definitely me. I have lots of things to try and focus on. I just don't know what to do that back here. So, yeah, I'll need to check that out. I haven't really played any of the Zelda games, but I think that's fine. I'm just like, I'm all about, is it good music? Then I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. A river? Oh, no, I was just saying I've never played any of the Zelda games. Sorry. It's just something that never happened for me. Oh, a river! Oh my god. Oh my god. I have such terrible streamer brain. I have really bad streamer brain. That's a really good idea. That's actually a really good idea. I think maybe we could probably do something just like really kind of like this. Where it kind of curves off like this. My brain. God dang, man. Welcome to my brain. So I gotta make my tree bark. It's adding some tall grass. Cause it's a cave entrance, right? We gotta have... And then, yeah, the river there. Man. Sometimes my brain is so silly. Probably eat too. People functions are hard to remember to do sometimes. They really are. And I think that's probably what I'm getting ready to do. I think I'm getting ready just to call it for this this morning afternoon. And I'll probably work on this off stream so that way I have art that keeps me sane. Art for me is what I call it. Art for me. Art for me. So, but yeah, I think it's a good place to. Yeah, art for you is important. It truly is. I think it's important to, even though like I have self-imposed commitments. So like school, like little projects I want to do, like you have to do something for you when you're creating something, you know? And it doesn't have to necessarily be this. Sometimes I write. I'm currently trying to decide if I want to try writing a romantasy out of spite. Just to be like, see, I can do it. I have an outline and everything already going for it. But yeah, generally I have to be making something of some kind. Or consuming music, consuming books, movies. Like I have to be constantly doing the art thing. Because like it's just makes my brain feel nice, you know? Just makes my brain feel so nice. And I'm going back to school to be an art educator, to be an art teacher. So I'm excited. It's a thing. It's a thing that I'm definitely passionate about. So, but yeah, I think I may leave it here. Like it's almost done, but I'm actually kind of hit a wall. So I think this is where I'm gonna call it. I'll work on this probably after stream, but also I have to study. I have an art history test on Monday, which is I'm a little nervous about. I'm a little concerned about. But anyways, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope y'all had a lovely time. I sure did had a fun time vibing out with all of you. I appreciate all the work lurkers, all my friends who are work lurking. Thank you so much. Thanks for the chill, and thank you for hanging out. Anytime. I am keeper of the vibes, master of chill. Because I think that's life is kind of weird and cuckoo bananas right now, so I just think that's I think that is important. So I think what I'm going to do, if you guys don't mind hanging out for a moment, I'm gonna go take us over to Chainbrain. So for those who don't know Chainbrain, he's a music streamer. I actually mod for him. So he is mostly a metal guitar player. But he'll play anything if you request it. He has a request system set up. So, yeah, we're gonna go over there and say hey to good old Chain fella. So, but as I am leaving, friendly reminder, I'll be back tonight with Linux and her boyfriends in Baldur's Gate 3. We're going to pick a couple quests and see what happens. Go from there. Probably need to save Lae'zel at some point, but I don't think we're ready. Okay, so let me in real quick. If no one's told you this today, I want you to hear it from me. I am so very proud of you. Whether the day was easy or hard or somewhere in between, we managed to hang out for a bit this morning, and just, yeah, have a grand old time, I think. Got some schoolwork done, worked on our little Inktober drawing, so that was real nice. Remember also that you are loved, valued, allowed to hold space. Make sure you're doing something kind for yourself, because how can you take care of others if you cannot take care of yourself? And then lastly, if you're ever given an opportunity to be a pirate, I hope you always choose to be a pirate. Live wild, stay free, remain forever and always untamable. Matey, Scalawags, friends, thank y'all again for hanging out with me and having a very nice, chill, pretty productive morning, I would say. Yeah, pretty productive. So, thank you again. Remember, if you're not, there are all my social media things. There's a Discord. You don't have to get into it if everybody's in the Discord. Fair enough. And yeah, let's go over, say hey to Chain Fella, Chain Brain. Looks like he is playing some Kill Switch Engage right now. So, all right, I'll see you over there. Remember to drink your water and always aim to misbehave. Finger guns. All right, see you. Bye. I hit the button too quick. All right, bye. See you soon. Bye.